his first step.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Kevin, and with me, the one, the only, the hairiest bastard that came out of Miami, Javi.
What's up? By the way,
What's up, buddy?
That was a great hey there. I had to lower the volume of my headphone and everything.
Yeah, it was nice and high pitched like that.
Yeah, you got that. That was felt in your soul.
I've voice training
Yeah.
just to get out there. That's like Whitney Houston and me.
That was a long one.
Yeah, I know. How's it going, buddy? How's your weekend?
It was great. It was great. PGA Championship. I was locked and loaded. Got the Panthers Friday night. Big win. Game 6.
Big win.
They scared us last time we were with the pod. Last time we were together, I think we were talking about Cats and 5.
Cats and 6. It's all right. Something.
Cats and 6, though. Hey, took care of business.
It's all right.
Great to see. Love drinking Boston tears.
Mm-hmm.
So that was great. And then wild PGA Championship. Wild stuff going on.
Let's go straight in.
Yeah, you just want to get into it?
It was so much fun. It's just, I don't know what to explain to it.
So it was the most entertaining major that kind of didn't feel like a major at all.
It was like the Wild West, dude.
I don't know what was. Scotty Scheffler got arrested.
Dude, there is nothing that I like. What
There's
was
no
that?
footage
Friday morning. I saw the news. I was like, what? This is a joke.
I thought I was getting punked.
Absolutely. I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was like a troll thing, like those spoofs, like the Onion stuff. Like,
yeah, no, I thought it was a fake headlines, fake news, whatever, dude. Yeah. First thing I did was I opened up the Sportsbet app and I saw, hammer him, Scotty, dude. He comes back, plays he played a good second day. He was 5 under?
Yeah, it was incredible, actually.
Yeah, dude, it was super cool. But then he shit the bed on Saturday.
So I can't blame him though. But that was just it was just crazy. This whole tournament, I wasn't sure. Like, we were going into the tournament, you knew the course was like there was like some suspect stuff on it. Should this really be a major championship?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Hosted tournaments before, sick name. It's always provided.
I love that. It's got a cool name. Valhalla,
it's got a cool
name.
Come on, Valhalla, so sick. How cool is that name?
It's weird that it's in fucking Louisville, Kentucky. It should be like in Norway or something, but whatever. Yeah.
Well, whatever. So cool name. It's a big golf course. It's got history because it's hosted big events.
Right. And a lot of cool finishes.
Yeah. And I always got I understand the knock that it's not like the coolest course, whereas it's got these really fun designed holes or whatever, but it's always produced a great tournament. You had the famous Tiger Woods, Bob May one. We talked about it last week. The Ryder Cup, a lot of fun stuff. So this tournament, it did the same thing, but 21 under, man.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
What are we doing here?
That is for a major championship. God. That's a lot, bro. That's ridiculous. They said the greens were like super slow. I think like the rating they do, the green speeds, it was at like a 10. Yeah, which is pretty slow, dude. That's like what we play as public courses.
Yeah, that's British Open slow, that's European slow. Like they're usually around 10, 11, like that. They're a lot slower over there.
I like to see my majors winning at like 9 under, 10 under.
It's very different. Here, it just proves, I guess, that it doesn't matter how long you make the golf course.
Right.
If you don't make the greens firm and fast, these guys are going to torch everything. Like that's always been the big prediction. No rollback, longer courses, shorter courses. It doesn't matter, man. Like you give these guys
slam it down.
Soft greens, and they're going to torch every golf course. 21 under was a wild major championship score.
It was tight for both Saturday and Sunday.
But it was super entertaining. It was super entertaining. It gave us everything we would want in a major championship. You had all the stars you could want on that leaderboard, whether they were the ones you thought that were going to be there or not. There were stars all over that leaderboard.
star-studded.
You had stories galore. You had the number one player in the world getting arrested and then showing up, and then nobody knew what was happening. You had super sad. The whole reason why it happened was because somebody got hit by a bus
Yes,
and
that was
died.
super sad. Absolutely.
That completely flew under the radar, but that was the whole reason for all this. So there was
So
just a
what was
lot of
it? He just went like around around all of that.
Yeah, so apparently they obviously when that happened, they had to make a crime scene. So that's what delayed everything. Nobody could get in or out, but they were letting players in. Like that was something that had been told to the players, that had been something that the players were doing. Like they were allowed to divert traffic. I don't know what the procedures were, but they were allowed to go around traffic and go into the tournament.
There's just some
So here
miscommunication.
yeah, exactly. Then here comes Scotty Scheffler, and I'm not sure what happened. Apparently, he went on the other lane. Some cop told him to stop. I don't know. They say he dragged the cop like 20 yards. I don't know. The whole story just makes no sense. It's what is going on? This poor guy is so
Dude.
sleep deprived. He's
This
probably
guy's
listening
in
to
it,
like
dude. He's in it.
his praise and worship music he listens to on the way to the golf course every morning, like doing his morning meditation. This is the most stand-up guy. I mean, come on, man.
Of my heart, Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
Open the eyes of my
Exactly. We all know the song. We both went to sing Christian schools.
He's listening to his daily affirmations and he just fucking blows by the car.
Yeah, I don't know. Just half asleep, hasn't slept. It's 5 a.m. This like, oh, I guess I gotta go around all these fucking people blocking me from going in. And
Just trying to stretch, bro.
my favorite part is I forgot his name. The reporter that kind of broke the story. The one that had the camera phone.
Okay.
That,
I don't know his name.
He's a golf reporter, whatever. He was like the one guy that had the phone that saw it, that was like running after that. They're like, he's like, guys, wait, and he's the one that had the footage of it. He talks about how like they're taking Scotty away, and I was just the only one around. So there's a moment where I made eye contact with Scotty, and he goes, "Please help me." What the fuck is happening right now? Season 2, can you please help me?
I'm just fucking trying to get to my fucking tea time, you motherfuckers.
Oh my god, man, that was just.
That's such a great. The most like all the drama was off the fucking golf course, which I love. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, the best part is this story completely overshadowed Rory's divorce. So I saw a thing on Instagram. It was like from the movie Mean Girls. Where's the girl freaking out because she wasn't the center of attention, saying Rory McIlroy thinking he was going to be the center of attention because of his divorce, and Scotty Scheffler comes in and steals his thunder by getting arrested, one-upping him.
Even when Scotty's getting arrested, he's doing better than Rory.
Unbelievable. But it was a great tournament.
Listen, it was a good tournament. It was super competitive, which I liked. I do that it was competitive, and everyone was competitive,
and it was stars. You had really good names.
Yeah.
The first 2 days, you had every big name was up there.
Oh my god, yeah.
From the big three that we talked about, Scotty, Rory, Brooks, they were all in it. Going the first few days, you had Spieth was playing, was up and down. Max Homa was battling. You had Thigala making huge runs. Xander obviously was crushing it.
Yeah, so Xander looked.
Hovland, like all these names that were just like the leaderboard was loaded. It was all the big names,
the top 25 players in
Colin Morikawa, like everybody that you want on the leaderboard was there. Everybody was in the mix, and it was partly because of how the course was playing, but that's what we want in majors. So it was super entertaining. You can't take it. That's what we've all been starving for, and we got it. All the best players battling it out, making birdies all over the place. It was super fun. Saturday was great. Sunday was, it was really actually an amazing Sunday. Final. It
was a great Sunday. A lot of good shots. Yeah, Rory did great.
I had a Hovland ticket, so I was pushing for Hovland. I picked up Hovland at plus. I don't think it was a plus 1,000.
Nice.
At one point, and I picked him up live Sunday and just rode that for the day. And that was back when he was like 12 or 13 under, early on in the day. But it was look. I found myself at the end rooting for Xander. I thought that was great to see him
I
win.
needed to see him close it
Super
out.
happy. Look, we've been waiting for him. Like we always joke about how he's a choker, and yes, he's had that reputation.
Dude, he
Where
was
he can't
close.
finish rounds. But this guy's been a stud for a while. We've been waiting for him.
Season, man.
We've been waiting for him to be the next great American. Everyone's like, it's just a matter of when he's going to do it. It become like he was starting to get into that, like being the butt of the joke. Oh, Xander, here we go. Like I was doing it. I was just joking around. Hey, good luck with the second place.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. So good to see him do it and do it in a major. That's the whole thing here. He did it. It wasn't because he's done this in every kind of tournament where he blows leads. He did it at the PGA. So I thought it was great to see. Super fun. Happy
not
for
to
him.
go like crazy off topic here, but the U.S. men's Ryder Cup team starting to look nice. It's a long ways.
I know, but it always looks nice. That's the thing. This Ryder Cup, that's the whole thing with our Ryder Cup team. We're loaded on paper every year.
Dude. Give me a Xander, Scotty.
Yes, it does right now. Like
Homa. Oh my! Who do the Euros have right now? John Rahm? Get out of here, dude.
Rory,
bro. Come on,
Hovland, Lowry, Aberg.
Aberg. Aberg's
loaded,
really
dude.
good.
I don't know what you're talking
Aberg
about.
didn't do well. Aberg didn't do well at the PGA, but
we talked about it. He was hurt.
Yeah.
I'll give him a pass. Dude, it's also his second major ever. Cut him some slack.
Nah, he's a Euro. Listen, great tournament. I loved it.
Good major. Though.
Charles Schwab is coming up.
I also like how Xander won the way he won. How it was a clutch putt on 18. I thought that was an awesome finish, and two, just for him to finish that way, I think was like it's like just super validating for him. Really, you can't say he's not clutch, that he's a choker. He's not clutch anymore.
He had a nice little hole out on 16.
Ice in his veins the whole day.
Yeah.
Needed birdie on 18. Knew he needed birdie on 18. Knew Bryson was warming up, ready for playoff. Stood up there, goes through his thing, hits a tough drive, plays a pretty good second shot from that awkward lie from the bunker.
How do you feel about Bryson?
He's fun. Look, he's super fun to hate.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if that makes sense.
He sucks as a person.
But I don't like golf's better with him. Like he's fun. Like he's fun. Like
he's exciting to watch because he's animated.
Exciting to watch. He's exciting to watch, and like I can see why people root for him. Like, but I can also see why people root against him. Like I always find myself rooting against him for some reason.
Me too. I don't know what it is.
It's not anything. It's just I have fun with it. But at the same time, I watch. I guess call me a hypocrite. I'll watch his YouTube content because I think that's great too.
Because you just swallow golf content.
He's cringy as hell, and he's super awkward. And
he's super cringy, dude. He's like a hyper nerd.
He's like socially awkward.
Yeah,
he can't help it. But
and it's weird to see it from a big dude, man. Like he's like a big dude. I would expect more like a Brooks, who's like kind of an asshole.
He's big, athletic. Yeah, he looks like he should be like like the dumb jock.
Yeah,
but he's not.
He's
the
nerd.
Opposite.
He's like a super nerd. Yeah, whatever. Hey, listen, Charles
Schwab
is coming out. Scotty Scheffler's playing. Obviously, Scotty Scheffler's favorite. It's a good field, but I'm not really paying much attention to it.
I always get major hangovers after like the majors. Like the next tournament's always tough. Like it'll be fun, and I'll always end up paying attention to it because I'm a golf junkie. But it won't be till like Saturday or Sunday where I'm actually watching sports. And
I'm gonna hold that on to golf around. I think Memorial's the next elevated event, the one right before the U.S. Open.
Yeah, that's probably the next one I'm betting. I probably won't be betting anything up until then.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I say we jump in to the.
We're actually betting.
Let's go in
NBA, NHL. Which one you want to do first?
Let's do NBA. Let's do NBA. Right. So I'm gonna jump into the West. We just finished, in my eyes, the best series of the NBA, dude. Minnesota, Denver. Holy hell.
So did you watch the game? I actually didn't. I watched like very short pieces of it, and like I stopped watching it because Denver was smoking them.
It looked like
They were smoking them.
right.
So I was like, oh, this is over,
Right.
dude. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
And I changed
Anthony
it.
Edwards wasn't playing that well. You can't say that
And
it
he
was.
wasn't. Oh,
He
and that
was.
was the other thing. I bet the Anthony Edwards
Yeah.
over 20. It was like 29 and a half or something like that. And he was like, I
He
was
shot
just
the
like,
bet.
I don't want to watch this. They're losing by 20. Edwards
Yeah.
isn't scoring anything. Then the next thing I know, they're up. They win
Yeah.
by 9.
It was
Like,
such
what the
a
hell
great
happened?
team win, dude. It was a tale of two halves, right? Denver came out exactly what you're saying. They were up by 20. You thought they were going to take it super easy. See you in game 7, right? We always talk about Denver is the best starting 5 in the NBA. But in this case, dude, Minnesota just took them down with fucking great defense, really good defense. They shut down the MVP. They looked like Denver looked like a completely different team in the second half.
Yeah.
They look, people have been saying like they're exhausted, they're gassed out. I don't know what it was, dude. But truthfully, what I saw was an NBA team playing really good defense and shutting down the MVP. It was great. It was great basketball.
Yeah. Look, they deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been all over the Timberwolves. We've been loving on them all playoffs. I forget.
I was leaning Denver. I was leaning Denver just because
we were split on this series, weren't we?
I don't remember. I was big on Denver because I said they're the best team.
No. We were both on Denver on this one. We were split on the OKC Maverick series. We'll talk about next. But
yes, yeah.
We actually both were on the Denver side here. I thought they were going to get it done too. It was actually shocking. What was more shocking to me was Denver blowing a 20-point lead. And yeah, let's give the Timberwolves all the credit in the world for what they did. They blew a 20-point lead and lost by 9.
Yeah.
So it's really more.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's basically a 30. You basically had a 30-point swing.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
the whole series was super surprising, right?
Like that's gonna be tough for them to swallow.
The whole series was super surprising. We talked about it. The Denver goes down 2-0 at home.
No one saw
that happening. And then freaking Minnesota goes down 2-0 after that.
Yeah, then they tied. Denver wins both of them. Both teams won both road games.
It's wild, dude. It was a wild series. I'm super sad that it's over. I really do think that would have been like a final set series. That was a beautiful series. So now Minnesota is taking down the Mavs. Mavs right now at our plus 500 to win the national championship. Or whatever you call it. The
NBA Finals. Come on, dog.
NBA Finals. Sorry, I get college basketball in my head. I love college basketball. Whatever. The NBA Finals. So they're at plus 500. Dude, that's like a nice little bet. A nice little future bet on the Mavs. Here's my thing.
I like it. Hey, remember, I said I like the Mavs going into the playoffs from the West.
Dude, the Mavs are battle tested. They have gone.
My thing with them is health.
Are they healthy?
Yeah.
Are they healthy? That's the big question. I mean, we saw Luka get it done, and Kyrie gets it done. So I don't know. They're not playing like they're hurt? The last game wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, look, no, you could tell that they're definitely both injured. You can't argue that anymore. For sure, Luka's injured.
For sure, Luka has something.
Come on, dude. That guy's playing on half a leg.
Yeah.
But the way those two played in that final game was impressive. Like that team they're no joke. Like you said, they're battle tested. Like they're not going to go down without a fight. I do think Minnesota is the better team.
I think they deserve to be favorites. Yeah.
But this isn't going to be, I don't think this isn't going to be a walk in the park.
I think this is game 7.
You think it's going 7 games?
I think it's 7 games. I'm going to give the edge. So I'm tempted to say I'm giving the edge to the Mavs only because they've got experience. They've got, we said it, they're battle tested. They've got coaching. They've got everything you're looking for. Minnesota's young. They got great defense, really well coached. Man, this is a tough series. This is a tough series to say my pick. I'm gonna say for sure 7 games. For sure 7 games.
Which side you picking though?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you pick a side. Come on, you got to pick a side. Look,
All right, I'm gonna pick Minnesota just
unless
because I'm hoping Anthony
unless you're
Edwards
going to move away
leaves.
from our betting strategy, which has always been pick a side and just bet them the whole time, whoever you think is going to win. It's getting tough now because it's the you're getting to the conference finals, but
Okay, I'm gonna say Minnesota. Mavs have lost game 1 in every series, so I'm gonna say Minnesota takes the advantage. Wins at home.
I also think that I think Minnesota's going to win in 6 games.
Oh, you say 6?
I think 6.
Wow.
I don't think it's going to be lopsided, but I think they're going to be a tough 6, but I think it's going 6.
Okay. So you're saying 6 games Minnesota, I'm saying 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it goes 7.
I hope we're right. I think this is you could make the argument either way on this one. And I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, I think, I mean, this Minnesota team taking on Denver like that.
Dude, Minnesota beat Denver. Denver looked really good coming into the playoffs, so it's fucking wild.
They're the defending champs. They were the favorites, regardless of how they look.
So I wanted to ask you a question.
Them as favorites.
I want to ask you a question. It's a little quick sidebar. I just saw something. I think it was on ESPN. They were talking about, are we ever going to get a repeat champion anytime soon? We haven't had one since the Raptors in 2019. 2019.
They won back-to-back?
No, sorry. The one before him was Golden State.
Yeah.
The Raptors didn't do it. Since the Raptors, nobody's done it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Golden State's the last team to do back-to-back. Are we ever going to have one again? Yes, the odds are we will eventually have a back-to-back champion again.
Is it soon?
I don't know. We're in this era of we're like in I feel like we're in a transition era in the NBA right now.
Where we're getting rid of the super team era.
No, I just think we're transferring it's like a transferring of the guard right now from stars from the LeBron. You already saw guys like that era, LeBron, Wade, that era. All these they're gone or they're retiring. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, like these guys they're the older guys, and those are the ones that we've seen have dynasties. So we don't really have a young star in his prime winning championships at the moment.
Do you see one of these 4 teams? Do you see one of these 4 teams becoming a dynasty?
Right now, you got to look at
Minnesota.
You got to look at Minnesota with Anthony Edwards and Cat. As much as I don't like Cat, I love Anthony Edwards, but I don't really like Cat. Like just as a player, like it's not.
His voice changes too much for you. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not a culture guy.
He's not a culture guy.
He's not a culture.
Anthony Edwards would really get in a Heat jersey.
Oh. First of all, he'll look good in every team's gonna say that about the.
Nah. But it looks especially good. Especially.
Yeah, I would say them. Yeah, they could be one. What have you heard these talks about Dallas wanting to get Bronny James?
Yeah, I saw that.
LeBron.
So
they get LeBron.
That's not gonna happen.
LeBron and Kyrie and
I don't.
That would be woo.
No, I don't think LeBron. I think LeBron knows that
team
once he leaves, they'll just drop Bronny like a fucking. Like they'll drop him super fucking fast, and what's the point of doing that? I think Bronny's gonna stay. I think he's gonna stay in college. He's not ready for the NBA.
He's getting torched right now.
Bro, I don't know. People say that he did awful in the combine. He didn't do bad. He was top in pretty much everything. He just doesn't look like an NBA player.
Yeah. Also, like you saw him play college ball. He doesn't pass the eye test right now. And I'm not saying he can't play and that he's not going to be a good player and that he's not a good player. He's just young.
He's just not ready.
Like I don't know. And I know the college game isn't really considered like the best place to hone your skills. Like from what I've heard, like from a fundamental standpoint, like college basketball isn't the best.
So I saw Jay Redick talked about this in a podcast, actually with Hawkes. They were talking about it because Hawkes did basketball or college basketball, and he says that what he learned in college basketball was to lose and to adjust, right? So like in the NBA, if you come in only playing 1 year at whatever, Duke, whatever, and then you go straight into the NBA, you're not necessarily positioned to lose 3 years in a row in a tournament and then try to keep fighting for that championship. It's super interesting to the difference.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's not good things that you can get out of it, but I'm saying from like a developmental standpoint.
Just playing the G League, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like the G League is probably better.
Yeah, you might not
You
be
know,
wrong.
like
So let's jump to
LeBron
the
has said it
East.
all the time, and that's why I think he's saying that. But whatever, we're digressing here.
Yeah. Let's get into the East. Boston, the big dig of the
Way more
East.
boring East. God, the East is so boring.
East is so shitty this year. So right now, Boston's playing the Pacers. They were up by 1 in the third. We're filming this on Tuesday. It's 10 o'clock. It's 94-93 Celtics Pacers. I knew that the Pacers were going to put it to Boston, dude. I've been saying it. They're not battle tested. They've been getting their freaking.
I get it, but
I know they're the best team in the East. They're the best
I
team in
understand
the
that.
East.
Can I also say something though?
Yeah.
The Pacers are going to have to come out and beat Boston by 15 to 20 points every game because the NBA is not going to allow a Indiana Pacers, Minnesota Timberwolves NBA Finals. You're out of your goddamn mind.
That'd be the
if you
world's
think
most
that
like
they're gonna do
uninteresting.
Like nobody will watch that. All right.
I would love that.
Like maybe Dallas, okay, a little bit of a bigger market. Mark Cuban, big personality, even though he's not really like the owner, but he's super involved in the team still. Like,
Dude,
there's
how
something.
depressing.
There's something there for the NBA, but Indiana, Minnesota is going to be.
It's not
The
two
NBA is
small
not going to want
markets.
that. They're gonna need Boston there.
What
So I think you're going to find there. No matter what, Boston finds a way out of this.
You think Adam Silver, when he saw that the Knicks lost and he didn't get like a Knicks Boston Eastern Conference Finals, he just started to cry?
Oh, I didn't watch the entire Knicks Pacers game.
Oh,
Remember you and I? Remember you and I were texting. We were texting about this, and about how the NBA is going to rig this.
Yeah,
the
Pacers would have to come out destroying the
similar
Knicks.
to what I just said. The Pacers would have to
literally.
come out and destroy the Knicks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's
they put a clinic offensively. I think they shot like 66% or something.
They did
ridiculous.
That. They came out and they didn't let the refs touch the game. It doesn't matter. We're gonna beat these guys by so many points.
You can't rig this.
That you won't even be able to. You can call as many bad fouls as you want.
Yeah, bro.
The Pacers. I feel like they made a shot every time. They made every single shot they put up.
I'm not sure if we talked about this in the pod or if we talked about it in that text chat, but dude, I've been saying it, right, like the Knicks rely too much on Brunson just shooting like a fucking beast, and we saw it there, bro. Like no one could shoot that many times and have that many good games for you to win a championship. Yeah.
I only watched the first part of the. I only watched the first part of the Knicks Pacers game. I didn't watch the end of it. But I will say like throughout this Knicks entire playoff run, but really in this Pacers series, I felt like we saw them do that a lot. It was just like
Brunson or nothing. Once they let, how do you say this guy's name? OG Anunoby, I guess. When he came in and then left, like after the first timeout or whatever it was, I was like, oh, bro, Knicks are done.
They were just too hurt. They were too hurt this Pacers series, and then he was playing hurt, so he was just trying to do hero ball. And,
exactly. It wasn't a Pacers played really good game.
DiVincenzo you're relying on him to be your leading scorer. Like
it's not good. It's no bueno
for a game 7. Good luck. So it's tough.
Listen,
but
Pacers played really well. I'm not going to take it from the Pacers. They played really well.
I don't really care
that
the Knicks lost. I don't.
Yeah, fuck the Knicks.
I never care. I don't care for New York teams. Fuck the Knicks.
Do you hate the Knicks more than Celtics?
Yes.
Oh man, that's hard.
Recently,
I would say the Celtics.
As a sports city, I think Miami as a sports city has a bigger rivalry right now with Boston as a city.
Right.
But New York and Miami sports rivalries go back a lot longer, man.
Oh, in every team.
Jets, Dolphins, like I'm going back to my
Jets, Dolphins, Bills, Dolphins,
Heat, Knicks, like that's my childhood stuff. The Van Gundy, PJ Brown, Alonzo Mourning, Riley, like that era, those fights.
Listen,
those crazy Heat Knicks playoff series. That's what I grew up on. So very hard for me to say, but like in recent years,
You still got the Patriots. You got Boston
difference
Bruins.
is Knicks owned us for a lot of years in some of
I know.
these
Yeah,
matchups.
yeah.
New York kind of owned us for. We got them in baseball. We got them. We took them the Yankees down. We got them there.
Yeah. We'll see, man.
But
So Eastern Conference Finals.
Boston,
Who do you have?
Boston we got
So who do you have? Boston or Pacers?
in Boston.
Boston in 6. I'm saying Boston in 6.
Boston in 6.
My heart goes with the Pacers, though. My mind saying Boston.
I want the Pacers to win just because I always, like we were just talking about, I hate seeing Boston win.
But we don't think it's going to happen. Like, it's too close of a game right now. It's 94-93, and I'm not going to lie to you. My phone just flickered a little bit. Oh, it's 102-101. Shady, dude. Shady. This is script. I just saw that previewed on my phone. I saw that. Shady.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I bet you there's going to be 102, 101 at some point. So, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Boston, Minnesota. That's what we're going to see in the finals. Hopefully, Minnesota takes it.
Agreed.
Right? That's what we're thinking.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards. At this point, I'm all in. Even though I do like the Dallas team too because I love Luka.
Luka
either
and
one of those
Kyrie,
teams,
dude, they're a lot of fun
at
to
this
watch.
point, just let the Western Conference win the NBA Finals. I don't care for either of these
These
Eastern
fucking
Conference
East
teams. Screw them.
If it ain't
Let's
the
talk
Heat,
hockey.
screw 'em.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Screw
puck,
'em.
baby.
Let's go talk some hockey. That's
Let's
what
go
I'm
talk
ready.
about
Look,
the other Boston team that got rocked.
I got my Panthers gear on today. I'm ready to go. I'm still
Let's
wearing my
go,
Panthers
dude.
hat. We're in the conference finals. We're playing the Rangers. Let's go Madison Square Garden. We were just talking about the rivalries, huh?
Yeah,
Talk about one part of the New York Miami sports Florida sports rivalry, but Miami sports rivalry.
Yeah.
We haven't had a New York Rangers Florida Panthers playoff series
Till right now.
I think they played in 97,
Oh God, Jesus.
96.
We didn't make it to playoffs for like fucking 20 years.
Yeah, but that was the last time the Panthers have played. But here we are.
Here we are, dude.
Back in the conference finals.
We got arguably the two best teams left in the finals.
These are the two best teams. I think everyone always wanted to see. Not really. I feel like everyone secretly wanted to see like a Toronto or a Boston versus the Rangers, but
Yeah.
Too bad.
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Suck
this
it.
Panthers team is we're ready to go. How you feeling about the series? Talk to me. Let's get into this a little bit.
So I think we're the most
Rangers,
evenly
Panthers.
matched series. Like I think the Rangers in season, the best team, President's Cups winners, like these guys are playing. We're playing lights out. I think we're evenly matched against them, but I do think our lines are a little bit deeper and we're a little bit meaner. And we kill penalty shots penalty minutes a little bit better. Like power plays, we're a power play killer. But we're still very evenly matched. You could make an argument for both teams here. I'm going to take the homer stance. We're deeper, we're tougher, we're stronger. Bob is playing a little bit better. I'm going Panthers. Panthers in 6.
Oh, you scumbag, unloyal.
Jonathan 5?
unfaithful.
We're getting him 5?
What are you talking about?
Sweep?
First of all, I'm going to go on record and say Cats in 4. We're going to start there, okay? We're starting there. All right. I
I'm being realistic.
like,
You're not
you
going to give him
gave-
one game?
You had me until the end there, Kev. All right. This is
How?
Cats
You're not
in
going to.
4.
Rangers aren't going to get one
of
game.
course- no, they're not even getting one. How? Explain to me. Talk
A
to me how
gentleman's
they're gonna
sweep.
get
A
game.
gentleman's sweep.
What? No gentleman's sweep. What gentleman? Who on the Panthers is a gentleman? Who?
Bob.
What scumbag on that team is a gentleman?
Bob's a
He's a-
gentleman.
No.
Nobody
he's a Russian.
dislikes Bob.
Nobody
Everybody
from
likes
Russia,
Bob.
Nobody from Russia is a gentleman.
There's a fucking book called The Gentleman in Moscow, and they're making it a show.
No, it's not real.
There's only one. Maybe there's only one, and it's that guy. You're right.
Fake news, dude. Fake news. I'm telling you.
All right.
There's no one on this team.
A full sweep.
I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Cats in 4. All right.
Okay.
Look, it's going to be a great matchup. All right, I
All
get
right.
it. But you're talking about this Rangers team. Everyone's this team of destiny. Blah blah blah. I don't want to hear it. All right. This Cats team, we are the team of destiny. All right. We are. We were the ones that were here last year. We're the ones that went on the magical run last year. All
Yep.
right. And we couldn't finish the job. All right. We were
Mm-hmm.
just too hurt. We were too beat up. All right. This year you have the same Cats team locked and loaded. The core is back. Montour is buzzing around all over the place again.
Oh
He's
yeah.
mean. He's pretending to lick Marchand, being a total menace out there. All right. Bennett is wreaking havoc. Barkov
Barkov
is
is killing it,
playing.
dude.
Oh my god. This
5 goals, 8
is
assists, 13 points, dude. The guy's killing it. He's fucking
look. Chucky's the heart and soul of this team. He's the
absolutely.
he's the personality of this team, but
Yeah.
it's not even close. Barkov is our best player, and it's not even close.
Dude,
Right?
what
He
about
is
Forsling, dude?
so
He's playing
good.
really well too, man.
He's unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's what I like about the Panthers. To be fair, the Rangers are also doing this, but like, it's not just usually these teams have 2 players, right, that are scoring assists. Bro, the Panthers, it's everywhere. It's super spread out. Every
Well,
line is scoring,
that's the
dude.
whole thing. That's the whole thing with this team. We're so deep. I like the first 2 lines against us against New York. I think we got them.
Yeah,
Our top line versus their top line. I mean, think about it. Yeah, they have Panarin, Trocheck. He's been their best player in the playoffs. Okay, congratulations. Trocheck is a guy that we shipped off. So,
yeah.
what are we doing here? I know
Trocheck.
I'm being.
They have
I know.
Zibanejad,
Yeah,
Mika.
no, yeah, they have their roster's great, but when you compare the two, I don't think I think it's gonna be a great series, but I think we're still too deep. These cats, we're so locked in, we're healthy. I think this Boston series, you saw it played tougher. I
I
think
think it
you're
was a
gonna
super
see.
tough series.
I think it was a very tough series. I think we caught the hottest goalie in the league.
Yep.
I think you're going to see I think you're going to see an offensive explosion from this Florida team in this series, and I'm not sure that the Rangers can keep up
So I have a
if
little
that
thought
happens.
about it. We played Tampa Bay, right? Tampa Bay, not like a tough team when you consider tough teams, right? They're not physical, so there's a lot of high flying offense. These guys were skating, right? So they're feeling
Yeah,
loose,
there's a lot
lots
of
of
skill
shots on
guys out
goals,
there.
a lot of skill guys. Boston, complete opposite. Tough, bruiser type games, right? This is defense. You're getting hit, your
Yeah,
legs are
a
getting
lot of
sore.
yeah. The end of the series was a lot of 2-1 games. That beginning of the series was a bloodbath of
Yeah.
blowouts and goals and fights and
Yeah,
chaos.
chippy,
It
everyone
was
was
amazing
fighting.
hockey.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
great
incredible
hockey.
hockey. That
Great hockey.
Boston Panthers series was an
Great series.
unbelievable hockey series.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very,
Pacers
very
just went
high
up, by the way.
level, all around, very high level.
Pacers just went up 106-104 in the 4th.
Oh wow!
Oh, baby. Oh,
Here comes,
Boston's going
here
to be
comes.
crying tomorrow, dude.
I
108,
can't wait.
104. I'm so excited. All right.
I can't wait for to listen to Bill Simmons have a
Murder the
meltdown.
fucking Celtics. So, yes, I agree. All right. So, we played in super fast pace. Then we played the tough game against the Bruins. I think this goes back to like skaters. We're going to fucking just go out there and score a lot of shots on target.
That's been the thing. This team, it's line after line of forwards. We're super deep. I saw a stat. The Panthers are out shooting every team in the playoffs by 9 points a game. That's like their
Yeah.
average.
What's our
So
possession?
we're just what?
What's our possession rate on the puck?
I don't have. I mean, we can find it, but I don't have it in front of me.
I would love to figure that out. Anyways,
But I mean,
yeah.
again. I think that this. I just don't know if the Rangers have the depth to be able to. If this Panthers team stays healthy,
Mm-hmm.
to just withstand it. I think it's going to be too. The thing is that both teams have awesome defense. Also, I do think that we're going to see some of the best defenders in the league playing against each other here. So it's going to be really. You have Adam Fox, who's probably, if not considered the best, it's him, Cale Makar, and then now you're going to see Montour, Forsling, like these guys back there are playing at such a, they're playing just as good as any of these other guys that we're talking about. So we're going to see some really high level defensive play. And then you have these 2 goalies that are just, it's gonna who's gonna blink first?
Yeah.
And that's why I think the depth is going to be such an issue. I think that the way this Panthers team plays with that forecheck, this Rangers team hasn't played a team like this. They just haven't. Not that the Hurricanes weren't a good team, but they're not this Panthers team, man.
I'm surprised with the Rangers. They really put it to the Canes.
And the Rangers have just plowed their way through the playoffs, but this isn't going to be like that for them. So that's why I think that they're going to come out. They're going to be a little. I don't know. I saw somebody. I heard somebody talking about that they should play. That they should make sure that Rempe plays the first game, and just throw him out there in Madison Square Garden and just fuck it. And
I heard.
let him.
I was just gonna ask you, how long until Rempe and Bennett go at it?
I don't
gonna
know.
Be Bennett.
I don't know if it's going to be Bennett. Bennett he's out there. He's feisty. He's physical. He hits. He has no problem fighting. But one, if he's got a hand injury, he's not going to fight anybody because he's not going to risk getting hurt.
Sure.
So, and two, Rempe's a big dude. We have other guys. Some of these defensemen, they got no problem dropping the gloves with Rempe. Somebody's going to go. And I think at some point, Rempe, I think they were talking about whether he plays the first game or not. Because that's the thing with New York. They have that. They're like us, that last forward spot. They can put like a bunch of guys in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's similar to us, but who was it that they're Wheeler? He is a good player for them. He was one of their top 6 forwards when he was healthy. I think he's supposed to come back this series. So they're saying that he's going to come back over Rempe. So Rempe's
a
may
big
not play
enforcer type, but he might.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's my point. If they do that, I think at some point you may have to bring Rempe in just to help muck it up, because if the Panthers are coming out and they're just
bullying you.
I mean, you have some guys in New York that can do it. Trocheck is, he comes from the Panther family. Like that guy, he's a motherfucker out there also. And you've seen it. He's been that guy. He's been their Sam Bennett this playoff run. He plays like Kachuk too. He's dirty. He's in your face. He's
playing lights out,
making impact. Yeah, he's scoring points. He's fighting. He's whatever he has to do. You've seen him. You have Trouba, obviously the Trouba train. That guy's trying to take people's heads off all the time.
What about what's that guy's name, dude? He's like newer. They got him a few years ago. Alexis Lafreniere. He's had a good playoff.
Yeah,
he's been a buster in the season. But
look, the Rangers they've had an incredible playoff run. You can't really knock. I'm not knocking them on anything they've accomplished. I'm just saying as a matchup, I'm
good luck.
Obviously, I'm a huge homer.
Huge homer biased. Huge homer biased.
Maybe it doesn't go 4. Maybe it goes 5 or 6. Who knows? But it's good. I think it's going 4 personally. I don't think.
I love the blind. Maybe it goes 5.
Maybe it goes 5 or 6. I don't know. Maybe. But it's. I mean,
all right.
To me, all signs are pointing to Cats in 4. Call me a huge homer, but
call me crazy, baby.
It'll be 4 good games. How about that?
All right, let's go over the West. Dallas, fucking monsters. Dallas. Yeah.
They're the Panthers of the West. They are.
I am terrified of Dallas.
Relax.
I would rather.
I'm not looking too ahead to this yet, Leon. Let's get through. Let's handle business.
But you're confident for it.
I am, but let's handle that. So I'm not going to start comparing the Panthers versus Dallas, but man, I'm with you. Dallas looks tough. They're clearly the best team in the West.
Dallas beats Vegas, returning champions.
We haven't. And let's go ahead and say this pod has not given Dallas the respect we've picked against them almost
every time,
and they have shoved it down our throat. So let's go ahead and just clear the air that we have been
We're pieces of shit.
Yeah, we've been very bad on this, on following this Dallas team. We have not given them the respect that they deserve, even though it's been right in our face the whole time. Yeah. They are the real deal, man. I do not see them.
Dude, Heiskanen, Robertson, Johnston, those players, dude. God damn, they're playing raw, man.
Can we talk about Wyatt Johnson again? Like, dude, that guy is
wow. How old is he? How did we find out? Like 20?
20.
God bless.
That guy is out of control right now.
What a great season he's having.
But that team, look,
great postseason.
That Dallas team is built. They're a lot like the Panthers. They're just deep.
Their depth.
those first they have really good. They have a really good top six. The first two lines are good, but then they're like the Panthers. You get that third line that you see. I think it's Tyler Sin and
Hmm.
what's his name, man? He played for the Panthers. Marchment. He played with us.
Mason Marchment.
Yeah, Marchment, who's another guy. He's another one of these guys that's played with the Panthers when we went on the last couple runs. He's a feisty, mean guy out there that, but he's a top six on most other teams that he plays on. And these are guys that they're good players, and that's a deep third line. And then their fourth line, again, another one of those kind of like the Panthers, that they just have this fourth line that gets it done. So
that being said,
they're built just like the Panthers are.
I know we just talked about how we're not giving Dallas their due, but fuck, dude, the Oilers, McDavid, what's this guy's name?
I get it.
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl.
Bro,
Yeah,
guys are looking for a fucking win.
They're two the best, but McDavid's hurt, man. You could see it. He's hurt. So, yeah, dude, you could tell. He's hurt. They've said they've all but said he's hurt. He's also
Sorry. Quick update. 115, 112 Pacers. 1 minute left.
Really?
Oh baby.
Wow, what a game.
What a game. All right, go ahead.
I forgot where I was.
McDavid hurt.
Oh yeah, I think he's hurt.
I thought he was like,
I'm pretty sure they also
banged
came out
up.
and said that he's banged up. Most guys at this point of the season are usually hurt.
Yeah.
But he's for sure hurt. Also, I just don't think with the Dallas depth, this Oilers team, look, they're so star reliant.
Yeah.
Draisaitl, McDavid, like all these guys, like, they got to do everything for that team.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we saw that Dallas takes these people down.
Plus, you have when you compare the two goalies, I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, no, I agree. So it's going to be Dallas and Panthers in the finals.
Yeah. If you made me pick right now, I would say it's going to be Dallas,
7?
Florida. I mean,
2006.
I got a feeling this is a crazy take. I'm gonna go hard, and I've liked the Oilers this year.
Don't say sweet.
They're fun. No, I'm not gonna say sweep, but I do think that Dallas handles the Oilers, and I think it's like a 5-game series.
All right, dude. So we got a sweep with the Panthers and a 5-game series with the
maybe it goes 6. If it goes anything like if the Oilers sneak one of the first 2 games in Dallas out, like whatever, McDavid or Draisaitl, the Stars win them a game by themselves, then I think it'll go 6. But if the Oilers don't win one of the games in Dallas, I think this is done in 5.
This is done in 5.
Yeah, I think they split. They go back 3-1, and then we're done the following game.
I would love to see the fucking Oilers in the finals.
I prefer I
want to see McDavid.
The Oilers. I think hockey all around would be better having the Oilers in there with McDavid, the star power. Everybody would love to see it. You want Canada having a team trying to get the cut. It'd just be a cool story. But I think it's Dallas's time. That team is.
Are the Panthers bad for hockey? Like the NHL? Like they're good for us. Like we love the Panthers. But does the rest of the NHL really want the Panthers to win?
I don't know about
it's a small market.
You mean the NHL, like the like from financial position?
Like the fan base. Like people that love hockey. Are they necessarily rooting for the Panthers in the finals? No, they probably want the Rangers.
No one's rooting for this Panthers team because this isn't a light. Like everybody hates this Panthers. It's like a super easy. Like even players talk about this Panthers
fucking
team.
Hate
like
Cousin.
They hate this team. Even if you like some of the guys on the team, like this isn't a team that you like. That you hate playing against this team. No, I don't think anyone wants to see the Panthers win, which I kind of love.
I love that. Is South Florida turning to a hockey town? Town.
Obviously, Miami, we're a pig market. We go with the sexy pig of the week.
Oh yeah.
Right now, that's the Panthers. So you're getting a ton of bandwagon fans. But I mean, look, the Panthers have had South Florida, the South Florida market. Like if you've
had a great few years, man.
If you go to a Panthers game, it's really not a lot of Miami people there.
True.
It's people from West Palm, from Broward, from Naples. Like there's people from that whole area. It's a whole different crowd. It's a very different crowd.
You know what's weird to me? Or what's
Like
worried?
it's like
Sorry, not weird. What's worries me is we have a lot of New Yorkers moving down, a lot of Rangers fans moving down. Are we going to lose home court or home ice advantage with all these New
so look,
Yorkers?
whenever you're playing against the Rangers, you're always going to have a tough home crowd thing going because the Rangers travel well.
Right.
You're right. In Florida, the Rangers travel very well
A
because we
lot
have
of
a lot of
transplants.
snowbirds, a lot of transplants. So that is going to be interesting. But I will say that recently, this like the last few years, the Panthers crowd, like we've had one of the better home crowds. Always packed house. Like the fan, like you go to these playoff games, like I've gone to a few of them. It is rowdy there. So
Yeah.
like we're not really like we don't have as far as the amongst the NHL, the Panthers right now, this version doesn't have a bad reputation as far as attendance, crowds. Like we have a plenty rowdy crowd. We've packed the building. So I think we'll be fine. I don't know. We'll see. I would like
We'll
to
see.
believe that we're gonna show up and the New York fans aren't gonna overtake us, but you know how that is, man. You go to
It
any kind of
sometimes
game.
happens, dude.
Heat games, Panther games, Dolphin games, like it doesn't matter. There's half the Jets are at every Dolphins game we go to.
Yeah. Fuck the
Whenever
Jets.
it's a Jets Dolphins game, like how awful are those games?
Yeah.
It's full of Jets fans always.
All right. So quick update 117, 114. Pacers still up. 14 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Oof.
What was it? 114 what?
117, 114 Pacers. There.
117, 114 papers. Who was the ball? I'm gonna pull it up on my. Let's pull this up. You want to watch the end of the game live here?
Let's do it, dude. There's just a foul, Jason Tatum. Oh my gosh, this is nerve wracking. So listen, while we're waiting, I have a theory that you're wearing a quarter zip because you don't want us to notice that you have the Panthers logo with your chest hair trimmed out.
I don't. I'm wearing a quarter zip because I wanted to wear Panthers gear, and
You
it's
can't
cold.
unless you prove
It's
it.
cold as hell.
Unless you prove it, that's gonna be my theory.
I don't have.
Oh my god,
And why are you making me show my chest hair?
dude! It literally flapped out.
Dude is gonna make us take this down now.
A bunch of middle-aged women just became pregnant watching that chest. You're welcome, America.
What's the update on the game? I'm trying to pull it up.
10 seconds left. 117, 14. It's a foul. They're still.
Are you watching it?
I have it on my phone. It's fucking taking forever, dude. This is the one thing I can't stand about the NBA. Awkward silence.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I'm trying to figure this out.
8 seconds left. Full timeout.
Oh my god, a full timeout. Come on.
Come on, dude. Fucking Celtics. Just take the L, man. Jeez.
Did you put money on the game? I didn't put any money on the game.
I did not. I don't like betting game ones. Too tricky. Teams are figuring each other out.
Boom, I was able to pull it up. Let's go. Here we go. I'm in the mix now.
All right, what do we think right now? What do you think Tatum?
I think it's Scott. If it's not, who's Brown?
Tatum or Brown? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be one or the other, but it's gotta be Tatum, dude. Come on, you're in the East Finals. Ball's gotta go to your guy. Isn't he supposed to be? He's supposed to be the dude.
Yeah, but I almost want to think that they're gonna give it a Drew Holiday.
You think?
No. I don't know what Boston does dumb shit.
Are they reviewing this?
No, it's a timeout. It's a full timeout.
Oh.
So it's taking so long.
I don't have the sound on. I'm just watching the replay over and over.
Yeah. Just doing a full timeout. There's a turnover, that's why. Miles Turner.
Yeah.
You sandbagger. Oh, they just tied it up. Did you miss it?
Yeah, I just saw it. Wow.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. This is nerve-wracking. Now the Pacers full timeout.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, this is gonna take forever. This has been the longest 10 seconds. We just had pure dead time.
Forever.
I have to edit all of this out.
That was a crazy shot by Brown, though. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
God, I hate Boston fans.
God, dude, they're so annoying. There's so many white people. Are we doing lunch tomorrow?
By the way, was that Wahlberg's?
Wahlburgers?
Was that Wahlberg's brother?
Donnie? Was it?
Is it Donnie Wahlberg, the one that's on the Blue Bloods?
Yeah, Donnie.
I think he's on that show.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was a Wahlberg for sure. You know a Wahlberg when you see one. They have a very distinct look about them.
I'm from Boston.
They all look like Mark, but just a little different.
Not as pretty.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking shot was nice, man.
Yeah, that was a good one. Man, I cannot wait for this Panthers series.
I'm pumped.
God, it's gonna be so fun.
Miles Turner. And nothing.
Oh, I'm delayed.
Yeah.
This delayed. God
OT. All right, buddy. I say we finish this off.
Yeah, let's go to OT.
All right, buddy. Listen, thank you guys so much. I have nothing else to say. Do you?
Cats in 4. Can't wait. Let's do this.
I forgot about Cats in 4, baby.
Cats in 4, baby.
Let's go. Guys, thank you so much for listening, for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below. Whatever you want to do, man. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Have a good one. See ya.
Peace.
You've been listening to First Step. We told you we don't take this too seriously, didn't we? I'd say we've proven that. Yes, we love sports, and we love sports betting. But we like the funner side, not the stuffy side. We hope you had a blast like we did. If so, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, find us on Instagram and TikTok at First Step Bets. See you next time on First Step.